putting in more, enabling additional health care coverage for more than 3 million veterans that were exposed to toxic burn pits. This would be in the Vietnam era, obviously Agent Orange as well. But I did want to point out, just to push back a little bit on this, so the Republicans, when you say what you said, they do not support veterans. The Republicans push back saying there is unrelated spending within this.
It's not. It's just not true. What they're saying is they don't like that it's mandatory as opposed to discretionary. There isn't unrelated spending to it. They're saying there could be if there wasn't oversight, but that's what the Senate's job is. The bill itself is incredibly detailed and prescriptive about what it's for. It's about treating and preventing the different conditions that veterans are coming home with, including cancers and chronic bronchiolitis and all these other issues from their exposures in Iraq and Afghanistan. And to push back on what they're saying, what if this creates a slush fund, right? So are you familiar with something called the OCO, the Overseas Contingency Operations Fund?
Fairly, yes.
So every year, $50 billion, $60 billion, $70 billion is added to what's called the OCO on top of the $600 billion, $700 billion, $800 billion that goes to the Defense Department. That OCO fund is actually a slush fund. $60 to $70 billion every year. No oversight, no guardrails. And every one of those Republicans that voted against health care for veterans voted for the slush fund for the war. They don't support the troops. They support the war machine.
That was actor, comedian Jon Stewart, and he is advocating for a bill that will help veterans. It is H.R. 3967, honoring our PACT Act of 2022. Did you know that you can go to congress.gov and look up this information yourself? That's what you're seeing here. This is where I went and looked up the information. I can go and look at the budget just like you can. We can look at amendments. We can even see the tracking as to where the bill is and what stage of life it's in. I do this all the time. I may hear the information from the news, or I may hear it from a celebrity or other public figure about a bill that they're trying to get passed, but I myself like to go straight to the source. I don't want to take their word for it. I live in a free country. I have access to a computer here at home, but I know that I can also go to a library and I can go use a computer there for free. I hope anyone that's listening to this, if you haven't done this, you go do that for yourself and you find out the information yourself. Don't listen to the news. Don't listen to celebrities or public figures. Go straight to the source. Look it up yourself. It's a free country.